Hi fans of high quality entertainment. I thought I would change it up. And I was going to do I bet you don't own any of these albums. I'll do that in the next day or two. I thought I would do the same for movies in my collection, mainly music related DVDs or Blu-rays. And as always, don't take it too seriously. I'm sure you have some of these in your collection. Let me know. Yeah, and sometimes what I love about this, especially with doing the albums, is sometimes a viewer or two doesn't even know about the album being out there. So it might be the same with, one or two of these movies. So here we go. First up, I bet you don't own the great Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees, and Steve Martin and Alice Cooper, Aerosmith, Billy Preston, George Burns, Earth, Wind and Fire. I have seen probably most of this through the years, but I've never watched it from beginning to end, even though I've had this DVD for a couple of years. I will watch it someday, but let me know if you have this in your collection and what you think of it. This is music related, but more kind of bluegrass folk. I love these comedies. This is A Mighty Wind. It's a series that, Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman with Eugene Levy and Christopher Guest. And what's his name here? Yeah, Catherine O'Hara, Parker Posey, Harry Shearer, and Fred Willard, who I always found hilarious. So this, if you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. It's very funny. My favorite, though, is Waiting for Guffman. This is a comedy. I've talked about it a little bit with Molly. It's probably Molly's favorite comedy film, and I really like it too. But it did not do well at the box office, even though the main star is, a very well-known comic. Jiminy Glick in La La Wood with Martin Short. Yes, he had his own feature film, which totally bombed at the box office. But it's funny. I've seen this, unfortunately. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Have you seen this? It's bad, in a very entertaining way. If you want to see really good acting, you won't see it in this movie. I have a couple of Elvis DVDs. Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii, the special edition, which is excellent. And speaking of Elvis, who can forget Dewey Cox? Walk Hard. This was gifted to me by Pal. A pretty funny movie. I have this, The Beach Boys, An American Band, and Brian Wilson, I just wasn't made for these times. I haven't watched all of this one yet, or this one, just parts of them. I need to finish watching them. Let me know if you have this in your collection. It's the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. I actually had an earlier version of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show, which was better quality and everything. And I replaced it, unfortunately, with this, which isn't as good quality-wise, but it does show the complete shows. which is kind of interesting. I have some Sparks DVDs. Sparks live in Stockholm, Little Beethoven. Sparks live in London. But wait, that's not all. Sparks, this is my favorite of the live ones. Sparks at the London Forum DVD. Here's the set lists. I need to explain this one. Molly and I bought this movie as a joke, and we did a comedy video on this. I've never actually seen this movie. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Randy Bachman, Vinyl Tap Tour. Every song tells a story, where he talks about his Guess Who and Bachman Turner Overdrive songs and performs them. One is a CD. Yeah, I got this recently for $10. I had seen it before. Paul McCartney back in the US concert film. Excellent. How about some Yes? Songs from, I'm going to mispronounce that so I won't say it, but it's Yes 35th Anniversary Concert. Let me know if you have this. Any Yes concert with John Anderson is superb. Yeah, here's the other Elvis one. Elvis, That's the Way It Is. I've talked about this band in the past week. The Who. The Kids Are All Right. Yeah, I've had this for probably, what, whenever this came out. 1979. So probably for like 30 years or so. And I've got The Who at Kilburn, 1977. I still have not watched this, but I thought I would show it. Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered. I've seen parts of the movie online, but I haven't taken the chance to watch it yet. And of course, The Sparks Brothers, directed by Edgar Wright. A lot of people ask, well, not a lot, but quite a few people ask me through the years, what album should I listen to first for Sparks to check them out? I would recommend, if you can, because it is streaming in some places still, the Sparks Brothers documentary. And it goes through their whole history. And this DVD contains a lot of bonus footage. It's 2 CDs and a full concert. Yeah, it's nice to have these on Blu-ray. The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. Who hasn't seen this movie? The Criterion, is that what it's, yeah, the Criterion Collection. It's got some bonus stuff on it. The Beatles' Yellow Submarine Blu-ray. And it comes with these, it's really cool. Here's Ringo. And they have one for John, Paul, and George. And a little booklet. So, very nice. More of The Who. The Who, live at the Isle of Wight Festival 1970. This is a really good concert. Queen Rock Montreal. And also the footage from Live Aid. Yeah, this one I bet not too many people have. It is with Malcolm McDowell. Lou Reed is in it too. It's called Get Crazy, Gifted to Me Again by Pow. It's a crazy movie, and actually Russell Mael of Sparks tried out for the main role, and I think he's kind of happy that he didn't end up getting it, because it isn't the greatest movie, but it is entertaining, I guess. It's Batman the movie. I love Batman. Yeah, here's the other one, Help. The Beatles' Help on Blu-ray with extras. Walk the Line, the story of Johnny Cash, is excellent. And that other comedy movie I showed, Walk Hard? That's like a parody of the Johnny Cash story. One more Beatles movie. Ugh, the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. I bet you don't have this in your collection. Yeah, and it's a really nice box set. There's a video on my Canadian Studmuffin channel of me showing everything. And it comes with the original EP. So, which I've never played. I'll just show you the one on the Parlophone label. Little dusty. Two more to go. How about some Canadian content? The Tragically Hip, a national celebration. This was back in the summer of 2016. Gord Downie, their lead singer, had brain cancer, but they went on one final Canadian tour. This is the very last concert in their hometown of Kingston, Ontario, which is about 60 miles from where I live. And it's very, very emotional. And I would recommend it to any music fan. Had to save the best for last. The best band of the... I know I've shown Beatles, but this is the best band of all. It's the Ruddles Anthology. So this is, yeah, the movie, and then, yeah, it also includes original Ruddles clip, original Reynolds clip that appeared on the Idol-hosted Saturday Night Live. And for extra value, we have added a DVD feature, the rarish 2004 follow-up, Can't Buy Me Lunch. And that is it. So, yeah, let me know what you think of what I showed you and what you have and what you would like to have. And I'll be back soon with I Bet You Don't Own Any of These Albums. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.